Welcome to a very special wedding edition of Discover Rhode Island.
Today, we'll spotlight some of the best local businesses that'll make your wedding day unforgettable.
Ow, what happened to your arm?
Well, let's just say, don't mess with the bride on her big day.
Consider yourself lucky. Coming up on today's episode,
we'll have a reception that's personal, private, and perfect at Hotel Providence.
We'll pop the question with unique jewelry designs at Baxters Fine Jewelry.
Drop a penny for the bride-to-be at Wishing Well Bridal.
Plan a stylish reception everyone will remember at Pawtucket Country Club.
Take a moment to smell the roses with Bach Floral and Event Design.
Melt your guests' hearts with an ice sculpture from Art in Ice.
Say yes to the dress at Bella Bridal.
Create the wedding cake of your dreams with the help of awesome sweets.
Find the perfect diamond from Mrt Jewelers. We'll also chat with wedding expert Gail DeFelice from Southern New England Bridal Expo. Gail will give us some tips on how to avoid stress and make sure everything is smooth sailing on your big day. On your wedding day, embrace the city charm and the rich history of downtown Providence at Hotel Providence.
For us at the Hotel Providence, we've been established for about 10 years, and I've been here almost 8 years. And one of the reasons that I came to work here was because they were looking to certainly build their wedding business. I think a lot of the brides that come in here and look at our space find that it's truly unique. It's very diverse, and because we're not branded, our property is very diverse, which allows me a lot of freedom in the planning of weddings or other events. Although we have about 4,100 square feet on the hotel side, including a 2,033 square feet ballroom, which is named the Tilden Thurber, we have this very unique space of the Aspire restaurant, which does hold up to 250 people. And I think because we're not branded, we do a lot of customized service, a lot of customized menus, and customized planning for your events. We also have the second floor space, which is referred to as the Blackstone Terrace. Now that has a customized tent that does overlook the courtyard and the city park, and then you have the staple of Grace Church and their fabulous red doors. We also have the Providence skyline in addition to that. So it does create a picturesque background.
Hotel Providence offers superb food and beverage possibilities. They can customize your menu, even duplicate a family recipe if you'd like.
For food and beverage, what we offer, with us being independently owned, we do have a lot of leverage to customize menus, but I also tell my brides and grooms, if you have any family recipes, family cookie recipes, a certain way that maybe your grandmother made those mashed potatoes, we take those things into consideration. And I'm very fortunate to work with such a great chef that we have at the Hotel Providence and Aspire restaurant. He's so adaptable. He really will go out of his way, and it's a group effort.
When you choose Hotel Providence and Aspire Restaurant, you are sure to receive the ultimate expertise and customer service for your big day.
It's very important to me as an event planner that my clients walk into the space and the first and foremost word out of their mouth is wow. And that's what we strive for. It's a really good feeling when you know that you've been such a huge part of that day and that you've helped the two families come together. It truly is a celebration, and that's really what a wedding reception is about.
For over 50 years, brides and grooms to-be have come to Baxter's Fine Jewelry in Warwick for an experience that will last a lifetime. 3 words that describe Baxter's are integrity, relationships, and value.
Baxters was started by my parents in 1960, importing stones from Germany. And in 1969, he bought a building on Jefferson Boulevard. And from that time, we were manufacturers. We carry a wide range of items, starting from sterling silver, lower to moderately priced items. That's something somebody can wear every day. More fashion pieces, vintage look, contemporary looks, enamel jewelry, high polished items. And then we've evolved into our gemstone, precious stone jewelry, bracelets, earrings, necklaces, pendants. We can make anything you want, any color. We started a couple years ago introducing our personalized jewelry, monogram jewelry, cufflinks, necklaces, bracelets.
Every bride-to-be wants a ring that's all her own. Baxter's Design Center can create something custom and unique. Baxter's can bring your idea to life using 3D computer technology all in-house. and the only limit is your imagination.
You know, the beauty about what we do, we've invested in ourselves, in equipment and technology and personnel, so that we can custom make a piece of jewelry and not have it cost you any more money than buying something out of the showcase. You buy your engagement ring at Baxters because of the experience we're going to give you, like no other jeweler can give you.
At Baxters, find designer jewelry and personalized gifts for the wedding party.
There's a lot of things that makes Baxters different from jewelry stores, but a couple main points. A lot of times people say it's intimidating to walk into a jewelry store. When you come into Baxters, you notice a difference right away. We don't have that atmosphere, a very comfortable atmosphere. We really truly want to service you and help you find what you're looking for. Our staff is friendly, passionate, and always here to help you. We have a lot of resources and capabilities here at Baxters. And at the end, you have a piece of jewelry that is special, that nobody else will have when you give it to the person you're giving it to.
Spend a few minutes inside Wishing Well Bridal in East Providence, and you'll feel like a member of the family.
The Wishing Well Bridal started February 28th of 1959, and it was started by my mom and dad, Aaron and Patricia Wisniewski. My mom was the foundation of the success that the store is today.
With so many styles and options, even the most prepared brides-to-be can become confused. But don't worry, the experts at Wishing Well Bridal are true professionals.
When brides-to-be come into our store, there's a sea of dresses and it can get very overwhelming, and that's where our consultants who have been with us for years, they know the style, they're very sincere and honest. This is how they help the bride. What we always say is mix things up, step out of the box a little bit, try on a ball gown, a fit and flare, a mermaid style. Once you have the style that you think you look beautiful in, that you feel very comfortable with, that goes with your personality, then stay with that style. The key is not to try on so many dresses that it can get confusing. This is the day that she has been dreaming of since she's been a little girl. It's one of the biggest days of her life, and getting her dress is the symbol around how her entire wedding is going to be.
The staff is so friendly and helpful, and it's their expertise that will guide you to find the perfect gown.
We're in our 57th year in business, and this is our 4th generation. It's very family oriented. We want you to feel part of the family. We also want you to have a wonderful, fun experience.
At Wishing Well Bridal, you'll find more than just the perfect gown for the bride.
Special occasion dresses, bridesmaids dresses, mother of the bride dresses, mother of the groom dresses. We do veils, accessories, shoes to go with the dress, so it's really a one-stop shopping experience for the bride. What I think makes our business so successful is the fact that we sincerely love our brides. And after we're with them, they're like family to us. My mother used to always say, life is just a minute. So when our bride comes into our store, we want every minute to be stress-free and enjoyable.
Hey, we're here with Gail DeFelice, owner and director of the Southern New England Bridal Expo. First things first, Gail, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
I'm grand. I'm just having a great old time.
Wonderful.
Now let's talk about the expo. When is it? The most important thing.
Sunday, January 17th, and it's taking place at the Convention Center where we are now. It starts at 10:15 and will end at 4:30.
Fantastic. So it's like kind of like a party all day type of thing,
It's a
right?
party all day. Everybody's in a great mood. They're in an upbeat spirits, and it's time to have fun.
Yes, excellent. Now let's talk about the actual show. What are some of the vendors that the brides can expect when they come in?
When you come in, it's really makes shopping so easy because there's one of everything for sure. We have jewelers, bands, bridal shops, tuxes, bakeries, just about anything you need for a wedding.
And what can we expect? Fashion shows, obviously. Fashion shows?
Fabulous. We have 4 bridal shops we're featuring this year. We have also a girl that's going to show you the right way to apply makeup so you get the effect that you want to get. And we also, lastly, we have somebody that's going to talk about what to wear for body type.
So Gail, you have some great trips I'm assuming you're going to be giving away this year.
This year we're very fortunate to have 2 trips that are being given out. And one is from Cruise Planners, and that is a cruise to Cozumel, which sounds very exciting. Yes. I'm ready to go myself. And the second is a trip to St. James, Jamaica, and that's being provided by Worldwide Travel. In addition to that, this year we have a $1,500 gift certificate from Cardi's Furniture. Then we also have a $5,000 reception that's being given by Alpine Country Club, which is an absolutely gorgeous spot to get married.
Well, we're not done with you, Gail. We're going to be checking back in. But for people who want some more information, what is the website?
It's snebridalexpo.com. That's Southern New England. Bridalexpo.com. See you there.
All right, we'll be back with Gail in just a few.
For more than 100 years, Pawtucket Country Club has been regarded as one of Rhode Island's superb golf courses, but it's also a wonderful wedding venue.
Pawtucket Country Club is one of the oldest golf clubs in the whole state of Rhode Island. We've been here since 1902. It's an amazing place to have your wedding. We have so many great options. We have our main ballroom, which fits 180 guests. We have a beautiful outside patio that's covered. We have a beautiful water view.
Pawtucket Country Club has collaborated with some of the best vendors in the state to offer an array of package options for brides on every budget.
We have amazing wedding packages that most brides can't find anywhere else. The prices for our wedding packages start at $85 per person and go up from there, but it includes cake, flowers, food, hors d'oeuvres, DJ, everything that the bride would need for her wedding. So it's just basically a one-stop shop for all the brides. And you can pretty much design your own menu. We have everything that you could want, and if there's something that's not on the menu, she can certainly accommodate.
Jackie is just one of the on-site wedding planners whose services are included in Pawtucket Country Club's wedding packages. Don't have time to plan a wedding? No problem. Leave it all to Pawtucket Country Club.
So we have a great option for brides looking for wedding packages who really just don't have the time to plan their own wedding. So basically the bride books the package and then I do all the behind the scenes work. So the bride, all she has to do pretty much that day is show up.
And what's more, you can have all of this and you don't need to be a member of the golf club.
Biggest questions I get from anyone is, do I have to be a member of Pawtucket to have your event here? You do not have to be a member. We'd love to have you, and we can accommodate guests as small as a party of 20 all the way up to 180 in our main ballroom. We have 4 different rooms in the club, and we do everything from bridal showers to baby showers, anniversary parties, birthdays, weddings obviously, but all different types of parties. And you do not have to be a member to have your event here. The other great thing about Pawtucket Country Club that's different from a lot of other venues is we only do one wedding a day. So we strongly feel that it's your day, it should be your time, and you shouldn't share the space with any other brides. So that's something unique that we do here at PCC.
At Bach Floral and Event Design, what we do is create a relationship where we can work one-on-one to capture every nuance and bring it to your day. And it's a translation to take care of the bride in the best way possible.
Designing your own wedding can be a daunting task, but Bach Floral and Event Design in East Greenwich will help design your big day, right down to the smallest detail.
I think the most important thing for a bride to know is that there is a difference between a florist and a floral designer. There is a big difference between a planner and an event designer. What I provide is above and beyond what you're going to find in your typical florist or typical planner. What I do is floral and event design. There are 2 aspects to my business. The full event design is where we work one-on-one closely to bring together all the professionals that are actually going to fit the equation perfectly and match the taste of each client. The other aspect is full floral design, where we're providing all of the finishing touches for your wedding. The process begins with an intense meeting where we find out the nuances, tastes, and likes of each client, but more importantly, what they don't care for. Most people would think that that is limited to decor, flowers, textures, textiles, and things of that nature, but a lot of it has to do with shopping habits, tastes in shopping, and believe it or not, tastes in restaurants and foods and color palettes and things of that nature. And from that, we draw out of that psychology the perfect fit and finishing touches. We're there through every step of the process to help and guide and, more importantly, educate. The unique aspect to what we offer is the fact that I only work with one client on any given day. My focus is on just one person, and that translates into perfection. Perfection in execution, perfection in design, and guaranteed happiness. I've come to know that what my clients really appreciate the most about working with me is the fact that my energy is always at a higher level, and I love detail and I love communication. When you come to see me at Bobby Bach Floral and Event Design, you'll see what true floral and event design can do to make your day absolutely fabulous.
Every bride wants that wow factor, something her guests will love and remember. And here it is. The talented sculptors of Art in Ice transform solid blocks of ice into amazing works of wedding day art.
My name is Louis Manzoni. I own Art in Ice. I've owned this business since 2007, and I took it over from the previous owner who owned it since '87. We do ice carvings here, and we also do bag ice deliveries and dry ice, and we service all of Rhode Island. Right now we are in the carving room where the magic happens. This is where the main production of all the ice carvings get done. It's set up in a way that we can do a lot of ice carvings and also do one ice carving at a time. But we've done everything from the extraordinary to the simple, give me an ice cube. I've done pretty much anything you can think of, from Disney characters all the way to human anatomy.
But wait, giant block of ice? Room full of people? Just how long do these wonderful sculptures last?
You'd be surprised how long they would last, usually up to 6 to 8 hours, depending on the design. I've gone back to places where they've sat overnight and they're still up the next day. They do last quite a while.
Art in Ice, located in Warwick, has over 650 designs on their website, yet they can create and customize even further, so the possibilities are truly endless.
Any of our designs on our website, they can be, mixed and matched together. They like an element from this one, or they want to add a heart with our names in it, add a snowflake if it's a winter wedding. Can you add falling leaves because it's a fall wedding? All these can be definitely added in to make it custom, something that is your own personal design into the ice carving to make it your own.
And we're back with owner and director of the Southern New England Bridal Expo, Gail DeFelice. Gail, we need your expertise. So the first things first, a bride gets engaged. What is the timeline of what she should do next?
Well, after you get engaged, I think it's important to set up a folder. And from that point on, whenever you see anything that you think is something that you'd like for your wedding, put it in the folder. Set a date, that's important.
Yeah, that would be good.
Once you've set the date, you need to decide where you're going to have the wedding. Is it going to be in his hometown or your hometown, or a destination wedding, or perhaps someplace in between? And a budget is extremely important. Once you know where and when, I think then you need to look at a budget and decide how much money do you want to spend on a wedding, because it can be astronomical. And but today's world, you can have any type of a wedding. A very nice, modest wedding can be just as nice as a big blowout.
Now, what are some of the common, you could say, bride mistakes?
Oh boy, I think that the most common ones that I see are brides who decide that they're trying out the new hairstyle for the wedding day. Ooh. Or they've got the makeup artist coming in to do their makeup on the wedding day who they've never used before. And frequently the bride ends up in tears and she's on her way to the wedding, and it's a complete disaster. So I think if you want to try a new hairstyle, new makeup, new nail polish, try it before the wedding. Give it a test run and ask some people what they think about the hairstyle.
Imagine the crying with the puffy eyes.
Oh, I know.
It's
Exactly, and I think beyond that, I think you should take a little survival kit with you when you get picked up by the limo, or if you're lucky enough to have a limo, or when you get in the car to leave. Make sure you have a little bag that has crackers, some water, an extra lipstick that you're wearing, some nail polish in case your nail polish gets chipped, a Band-Aid. Can you imagine getting a cut and having that all over your beautiful white gown? These are things that happen that people don't think about. So you need to be prepared for any eventuality, and just getting from the house to the church. And you'll be happy when you get that, look in your bag and you have a pin for that's something that needs to be pinned.
Gail, you are good stuff. My goodness, I never thought of any of these things. Thanks so much, Gail. Once again, Gail DeFelice, owner and director of the Southern New England Bridal Expo, happening at the Rhode Island Convention Center, January 17th, 10:30?
10:50.
Oh, I'm always late. That's what happens. For more details, Gail, where can they go?
SNEBridalexpo.com, Southern New England, SNEBridalexpo.com. See you there.
Beautiful on the inside, beautiful on the outside. Say Bella Bridal in Smithfield is a unique bridal boutique that's exactly that, and more.
We named our salon Say Bella because that's how we want everybody to feel. We want them to leave feeling beautiful, and Say Bella means you're beautiful. This building spoke to me the minute I saw it. It's beautiful from the outside, it's beautiful inside, it has a good vibe. It just feels like it was made for this. You don't usually find a bridal salon in an old Victorian home, and it fits the atmosphere that we wanted to create. We've tried to make it where there's something for every bridal budget and every bridal size and style. So we want it to be a place where everybody can come in and get the bridal experience no matter what their budget is. It's calm and not stressful, and when you make an appointment, you're the only one in the salon.
Every bride wants to find the perfect dress that's truly unique and different. That's what Say Bella Bridal is all about.
When you come to Say Bella, you're more than likely to leave with a dress that's different from anyone in the state of Rhode Island. We're trying to position ourselves in the market with exclusive contracts. Right now we have 14 exclusive designers, meaning no one else in Rhode Island can carry those lines. When the bride finds her perfect dress, we are just as excited as she is. We get the champagne going, and there's usually a lot of hugging and some crying, and from time to time I'm crying too.
With nearly everything you need to create a stunning reveal on your big day, after you say yes, say Bella.
We love it. We really love what we're doing. So when somebody worries they're trying on 20 dresses, we don't care. We're having fun. A lot of times they don't want to take the dress off. We've had a couple of brides stay here just chatting with us for about an hour in their sample gown. Those are the kind of things that make me love my job every day. I decided with the second half of my life I wanted to have a career where I loved every day, and I do.
What would the perfect wedding day be without the perfect wedding cake? And that's what they do at Awesome Sweets in Pawtucket.
Every event should have cake. Regardless of what the event is, you need dessert anyway, so why not have cake?
Melissa's cakes are both creative and delicious. It all starts with the first meeting.
They come in and we sit down and we do a tasting, and it takes about an hour. And we go through everything from start to finish. What flavors they like, they get to try it, what designs and stuff. Before coming in for a consultation, what brides should think about is how many people they're going to have, what colors or themes that they're going to be working with, location, date. I always tell people go on Google and put in something to do with your wedding, either your theme or your colors, and just take a look and see what's out there. Figure out what you like, what shape you like, what colors you like, what designs that you like, and then bring them all in and kind of we'll figure out what works for you. I try to change it every time so that it's very designed and specific for the customer.
And if the thought of eating a one-year-old frozen cake top doesn't sound all that appealing, Awesome Sweets offers a sweet treat for your first anniversary.
With every wedding cake, there is a free 6-inch anniversary cake. They don't have to freeze the top anymore, so we give them a little coupon that tells them, reminds them what they had for their flavors. And they call in order about a week before, and we make it up fresh, and we make it look like their cake as well, so that they can celebrate their anniversary that way.
It's not just the beautiful designs that make the cake, it's also the ingredients. And unlike many bakeries, Awesome Sweets considers those with food allergies.
Awesome Sweets is a peanut, tree nut-free bakery. So people who have allergies can eat confidently and that they don't have to worry about getting sick. There are not too many places that are peanut, tree nut-free, but if they are, most of the time they're gluten-free as well. We are not gluten-free. We have typical normal cakes, they just can be eaten without any worry. I love making cakes for people, I love making them smile. There's nothing more satisfying or gratifying than when somebody calls me back and says it was the best wedding cake ever. Everybody loved it, it looked great, but it also tasted great. I love the creativeness of it. I love being able to accommodate people who have allergies, who struggle getting it from anywhere else. I just like connecting with people and their style. At Awesome Sweets, we can accommodate anything, whether it be allergies, whether it be budget, trends, styles, whatever you're looking for, we can work with.
The perfect diamond is timeless. It captures her personality and leaves her breathless. Find that perfect diamond at Mrt Jewelers in East Providence, one of Rhode Island's largest independent jewelers.
What we've done is developed a true destination store. We've built, if you will, a true destination store for brides and grooms in Rhode Island. At over 7,000 square feet, our inventory here is beyond extensive. Diamonds, wedding bands, and engagement ring styles numbering in the thousands.
With so many exquisite diamonds and possibilities, choosing the right one can be overwhelming, especially for the groom-to-be. That's why generations have come to Mrt Jewelers.
Our staff here is very well trained in taking the groom-to-be through those very important steps in selecting a diamond. We try to make it easy. We really break it down so that in layman's terms they understand the nuts and bolts of what it takes to select a fine diamond. We also make it easy because our inventory is so extensive. When a customer comes in and asks for something, we can show them live inventory. When it comes down to making the purchase, live inventory that you can see and feel makes all the difference. And then of course we've partnered with bridal brands that we believe strongly in that offer very high quality at very competitive prices. Brands such as Coast Diamond, Sylvie, Gabriel & Company. Cutting edge designs, very high quality without the premium prices associated with some of the other marquee bridal brands that you might see in the market. We believe always in quality, but also in providing value to our customers at all times.
For almost 100 years, David's family has sought out rare pieces of jewelry and great value. By creating relationships with sellers from around the world and buying wholesale so they can pass along the savings to their customers.
It's important when you're making a diamond engagement ring or wedding band purchase that you feel comfortable with the individuals that you're dealing with. It's an important purchase. It's an expensive purchase, but more than that, there's so much meaning behind what you're buying and the longevity of that item. Making sure that you're buying it from a jeweler that's well versed in the process of fabrication, repair, and maintenance. I feel very strongly about purchasing a ring of this value and meaning from a jeweler that can provide those services, such as Mrt Jewelers.
Today we showed you everything you needed to plan your big day. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as we did. Join us next time on Discover Rhode Island. I think this is the one though, I'm feeling good. Oh, I like that one a lot. Where did these come from? We're gonna be here a while. All right, so I'm gonna try on these two on the end and then I'll come back to you because I like that. And then I'm gonna wear that to Casual Fridays. I can't decide, but this one's coming out next and I can't wait. And I like that one and I like the embroidery on this and I'm gonna have all 6 of these and then I'm gonna divide it by 3. And then I like that one in the middle. I could wear it to another wedding, but I don't know if she's gonna like it, but it doesn't matter because I don't like her anyway.